having been around Insight for all these many years, we were talking before, the blessing has been to be so constantly involved in the energy that it was always reminding me how I wanted to live, and that I wanted to live from my heart, and that when I would get off track, I'd show up here in the room and be reminded and get course corrected very quickly. This course is sort of designed to help you have that experience over the course of 90, 60 days, depending upon the format that you're in. This course will be about 62 days, I think. And there's something about that consistent focus over the course of 62 days that starts to make it more of a habit versus a periodic experience. And in many ways, that's what mastery is. It's just repeating that consciousness over and over again such that it's true for you. It's not a thought, it's not a belief, it is. And so we focus more from that sense of how do you create the space of being versus the space of doing or having. That's one. And the second piece I would add is John Roger, who founded Insight many years ago, at one point when I was about 16 years old, pulled me and my brothers, David and Michael, together, and he talked to us about this idea of mastermind group. And he said, there's power in coming together as a team and actually focusing on what you want to create together as a team. But he said the real power in that is that, Joey, you don't worry about what you want. You let Michael and David worry about that. You focus on what Michael and David want. And in that, there's neutrality. So I sort of let go of my attachment to the thing I want to create, but I allow them to help me create that while I focus on what they want to create. There's a power in that unattached focus. And so there's a component to the course that I really love, which is our group processes around working together, not only in what you might call mastermind groups, but the entire group together is a big mastermind group where we are all holding for each other's space, or whatever it is that you want to create for you. There's a power behind that is unique, given that all the other folks are much less attached to what that thing is that you want to create for yourself than you might be. So we watch miracles occur for people, not because there was any miracles happening, it was just the energy was being held, and the miracle would appear. It wasn't so much about what they were doing, but it was where they went in terms of the space of being. And the group went to a space of being that I thought started producing some of those miracles that were occurring in people's lives. So there's mastery in terms of the inner mastery, and there's mastery in terms of demonstrating on this planet. And I think there was a combination that showed up in our first course, and